What did 4th of July weekend look like for an 800-meter runner currently training for cross country? Friday, I woke up very early to do an easy run since I want to have time later, and I wasn't about to run in 100-degree weather. We drove up 2 hours to DC and arrived by 9 a.m. and went to the Great American State Festival in the National Mall. Although it was quite hot, the festival was actually quite interesting and cool with everything going on. In the evening, we went to National Harbor and watched a World Cup game of Argentina versus Cape Verde after dinner, and it was the best game of the tournament in my opinion. It was hyped to watch, and the game was just crazy. On 4th of July, I was up and out early for my long run at 5:30 and ran on the outskirts of DC. I had to pull an emergency banana because the hotel breakfast wasn't open. I ran on the Woodrow Wilson Memorial Bridge over the Potomac River and had this devious hill that you can probably tell by my breathing. I survived though. We went back to DC to watch the 4th of July parade, but it got canceled because the heat is just terrible. Instead, we went down to Capitol Hill and went to the Eastern Market and wandered around a bit. We also visited Union Station before we went back to the hotel, and that place was pretty huge. By the way, shout out to the DC Metro because it hard carried us around the city all day. After recharging and grabbing dinner, we headed back to the National Mall to this insane crowd. It was raining, so they had to delay the whole event. We made our way through the line once gates reopened, but after like an hour and a half, we bailed because we literally moved nowhere close to the main area. Like, look at this crowd. By our willpower though, we were able to see the fireworks go off before midnight. But don't get me wrong, the fireworks were beautiful, but we were so tired and we only stayed for like a fourth of it. We got back to the hotel around 1 a.m. and headed to bed. This was definitely a trip for the books.